Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm sitting here doing a little bit of Claudette's cardigan. I've got way past the ribbon. I'll be up to the armhole soon because she doesn't want it very long. But anyway, I've been at my granddaughter's today and a little bit carry on with the kids, and I think I've done 5 million jigsaws today. Cheryl was sitting at the, after we'd had our tea, she was sitting at the table trying to do something, something she does for her Etsy shop and that, and Tommy was doing one of his jigsaws and Eddie was being a pest, so I had to sit down and do some jigsaws with Eddie. The same ones I did on Sunday, the minion ones. I know them off by heart now. There was 5 of them altogether actually. But you know, that's kids, and never get sick of the same thing. And then I came home, and as usual my post didn't get here until after I went out. I went out before 2 o'clock, and the post must have been after that because I had a letter from a gentleman called Jack. I'm not certain whether he's the lady Sue that sent me all the latest knitting patterns that I have. He's related to her because it's the same surname, either a husband or a son. And he's just telling me in this letter how much he enjoys my videos, and so that's a gentleman that likes to watch, you know, what I knit and that, and he's telling me that he's actually knitting a double coloured scarf in yellow. I think that's what it says. I had a little bit of trouble reading some of the words because it's very small writing it is. But anyway, he's telling me, and I think that's lovely, having a letter from a gentleman telling me how much he enjoys my videos. And I really don't know what people like so much about my videos. It could be because I've got a lot of that. Yeah. Well, as I should know, like from being a kid, I was always told to shut up. Mother used to say you can't get a word in edgeways when you start. But I think it's probably that, and maybe if they're anywhere near my age, telling them some of the things about my life when I was young, and that's probably it. So thank you very much for that letter, Jack. It was lovely. Just to let you know, I did receive it today. But anyway, I thought I'd do a little bit of this. But I have been doing a little bit knitting while I've been at my granddaughter's. At the weekend, I do my own thing. Anything I want to do for myself or for my shop. And I did start, I have 1 or 2 things. I'll show you all the things that I am working on actually at the moment. Some you will have seen before. I'm getting them out my bag down here. As you've probably all seen this before, this is a cardigan I started for myself quite some time ago. One day I might get around to be able to do some of it. So that's one work in progress. And then I have another one I was doing for my shop, a little cable and moss stitch. Not sure whether it's going to be a cardigan or a sweater. I'll do the back first and then make my mind up. So that was a little bit. I didn't do much of that at the weekend, but I did get a little bit, a couple of rows done. And then I thought I wanted some things for my Etsy shop. I started this one. This is a little, it's one of those mixy colours, lemon and white. The colours, you know, is a bit of lemon and a bit of white all mixed in. I did do one like this a little while ago that intended, it's in a basket stitch, my own basket stitch. I intended putting this up on my Etsy shop, but when I showed it, Dad asked me for it for a granddaughter, so that's a way off to the United States in the parcel with the Celtic jacket. So I thought I'll do another one because I want to show a lot of the different patterns that I can do on Etsy as well, so people know what they can order from me. So that was another one I was doing. And as you know, I'm doing this one for Claudette. It shouldn't take that long because it's just plain knitting after I get past the rib here. And then this is a poncho. I have getting onto the third colour on it, but I'm not too happy about with knitting with these little short needles to do it with the cable, which I had to do because there was too many stitches on the needle. I don't know whether you can see it on there, but it's the tension. It's not as good as what I do on my straight needles. It's just not. I get much better tension than that when I'm knitting with the straight needles, but that's something I've got to sort out. Maybe it's just until I get used to them, because I'm still not really used to them. It'll take a little while. They're quite easy to knit with, but and then you all probably know I have another channel which I do mostly tutorials, but I have been neglecting it lately. I think the last thing I put up was telling everybody I had 300 subscribers. I now have 353, but I haven't put anything else up since then, which I'm not even sure how long ago that was. So I thought to myself, I'm going to put another tutorial up. And I've started this is what I've been doing at my granddaughter's today, because I don't take orders to my granddaughters. I just do little bits of my own things because the kids would mix me up anyway. So this is another one of those open moss stitch, which I did one a little while ago that went on my Etsy shop, and it was bought from my Etsy shop. So I started doing this one, and I've done the, just a little bit of the rib and just a little bit of the pattern, and I'm starting to do a video for a tutorial to put up on my other channel, Sheila's Just Knitting. And I think the last one I did was about a 19 or 20 inch. I'm going to make this probably up to a 22 inch. So I will be putting all the instructions up, and I'm going to try and do it all in one video. So I'll be doing a little bit each way I get up to the armholes. I'll be doing another little bit. But then today I also had a message from a young lady I'd forgotten all about. When I first, before I started on YouTube, I used to knit little things like this, and I used to put them up on, there's a site called Gumtree. And I didn't charge as much as what I charge on Etsy, because I didn't have the what we have to pay Etsy, and the I'm not really sure how much is due, but I don't get the full amount that I ask for. They take probably off a cardigan. They probably take a couple of pound out of it for. So I had put these. They were just tiny little baby cardigans. I'd put up for £6.50. That's what I had put on the on Gumtree. This was before I started on YouTube. Anyway, after a while, this young girl, she had found me from Gumtree. My name, she must have found me on Facebook, and she messaged me on Messenger and asked if I had any for her. I don't remember her. She actually said how old her son was, but she has a son, and wanted to know if I had any little boys' cardigans, and I told her what I had, but they were too small at the time, so I would let her know when I did some bigger ones. I forgot all about her actually, and she messaged me a little while ago, And I sent her the link to my Etsy shop, but there mustn't have been any good what was on. She messaged me today and asked if I had any little boys' cardigans for a year old. So a little boy must be around about a year old. And I thought, oh, you know, I messaged her back and said I didn't have anything at the moment, but I forgot I was starting this. This would probably be all right for her. So I'm going to message her before I put it up on Etsy. When I get it finished, I'm going to let her know. So it might not go on the shop, this one, but I thought I'll try and finish this one for her. But when I was first putting this stuff up on Gumtree, you know, you get people message you that live in the local area and that they'll come and collect them. But I had put on that I would post them to anybody, and the postage was included in the price. Well, I had this one particular woman message me, and you know, like I said, I was asking £6.50 for the 16-inch baby's cardigan, and she messaged me and said, would I take £3.50? And I messaged her back and I said, no way. You know, I says that hardly covers the wool and the buttons. And I said, and then if you want me to post it to you, I'm going to be out of pocket. And she messaged back and she said, well, you can get them half that price anywhere. And I said, well, messaged her back. I said, well, pet, you go anywhere else you like and get them for half price, but the Caesar will not be handmade. And I'm very sorry, but, you know, I want something for my work. And she messaged back with some rude comments, and that was what put me off ever bothering to put any more up on Gumtree. You know, they're just so rude, some people, you know. But anyway, that's what might happen with this. So I have made a little bit. I'm going to do just a little bit of a video each time I get to a certain part, and then I'll put it all together and try to put the whole thing up in one video on my other channel, which I have been neglecting, and I didn't realise how much I had been neglecting till I started noticing I wasn't getting many subscribers on it. They seemed to stop for a few days, but that's what I need to do a little bit of this. But that's for another time. I have my orders to do at the moment. So that's my little bit for today. A little bit late today with being at my granddaughter's and not having time this morning to do it. And I am making this video on my phone. I'm sitting on the settee. I have my other laptop which works fine but has a crap video. So I've set my phone up. I do have one of those things that I do tutorials on that clips onto my table. But this coffee table in front of me only has a very small little ledge sticks out, and that thing that I use to do the tutorials won't fix onto this coffee table. So I've set it up in front of my laptop, and it's standing. As long as it doesn't fall over, it's okay. I can manage with my phone at the moment, because I can still do videos on my other laptop, but I couldn't be bothered to pull it all out and set it all up just to do a little video, because it's no good. But the videos do work on it. I don't have any trouble with doing videos, so it's okay for that. But it means I have to pull it out and take my other computer down and put that one up. So I hope this video is as good on my phone as it is on my laptop. So thumbs up and subscribe. And that's my little bit for today. So bye for now, and I'll catch you all another time.